This lesson covers research on decision making in the 21st century. As a leader, we fully understand that societal norms influence your decision making over your employees. However, we also recognize that relying on social norms have become problematic for leaders today. Social norms are determined culturally in order to decide what is considered acceptable and also what is unacceptable to the population. However, what is considered acceptable or unacceptable is solely based on time, consequences, and the majority of the population. Cultural shifts in what's considered acceptable and unacceptable. We witness leaders going to court, being fined, and also losing their jobs for decisions made in the past. This is primarily due to the ever pendulum swing of society's definition of acceptable and unacceptable over time and with consequences. Therefore, leaders should be mindful of relying on social norms for decision making. And our leaders today require a more reliable decision-making model. The purpose of this video is to introduce a decision-making model that is more resistant to the pendulum swing of social norms. This model is based on the ethic position theory, whereas your moral actions will be evaluated by the outward expressions of your ethics. And we understand norms serve as a functional rule of thumb for decision making and for our behaviors, so we applied the social norm theory to account for this dynamic. And our aim is to contribute to existing knowledge on leadership influences on employee behaviors and actions. Therefore, we hypothesize that norm-resistant decisions must consist of integrity, assurance, and pragmatism, meaning that one-size approach to decision-making will not fit all situations. We intend to build on integrity by showing the significant relationship between ethical leadership, organizational, and societal justice. We also understand there's no clear definition or very vague and ill-defined of what integrity is. Therefore, this research will give a proper definition for the same. Furthermore, we intend to show that integrity is not only significant to your ethics, but promotes assurance, which we intend to show decreases stress and job insecurities. And finally, to account for social norms, we introduce pragmatism, since the social norm theory suggests it's fundamental and establishes dedication to your employees. And this decision-making model consists of 15 items: 5 for integrity, 5 for assurance, and 5 items for pragmatism. And to measure the effectiveness of this model, we will use Organization Commitment's 15-item scale. And we were able to determine and to provide evidence that each item effectively measured the construct. Additionally, we were able to show that this model has a significant positive relationship, and the regression model accounts for 43% of the variance between our decision-making model and organization commitment. We were able to improve on the definition and understanding of decision-making integrity. And that pragmatic forms of ethical leadership establishes dedication to your employees. So leaders, CEOs, managers, and supervisors, be less reliant on social norms and focus on agent leadership decision-making. And if you would like to know more about agent leadership decision making, please contact me at fullerbmg@outlook.com or visit me on my website at fullerbmg.com.